Hey, what's going on, everyone? Vega here for SerpentX Tech, and in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Kryptex.com mining software or program. That's a clean little GUI that allows the average end user to get involved and mine cryptocurrency, but they can get paid out in a number of different methods that we're going to talk about later on. You can take your gaming hardware or whatever hardware you have and put its compute performance to the test, earning passive income. It's an alternative to Nicehash, but let's go over it. So obviously, to install this particular program, you're going to want to go to Kryptex.com. There's a nice little download button that gets your attention. It's an exe, and it's only available for Windows, not available for Linux. And some of my miners that are more familiar with mining can just connect to Kryptex mining pools via HiveOS or Windows batch files on their favorite miners like T-Rex Miner and T-Red Miner. But I might be talking gibberish to you. So this GUI, once you download and then you install it, you're going to need to create an account, right? So you're going to need to provide an email, create a password, and then you're going to want to confirm, and I'll explain why you want to confirm that email a little bit later. As far as the installation process, very simple. If I get out of your way, you double click the exe that shows up in your browser and you start to install it. You're going to have to sign into that same account that you created with your email and password, and then you're going to be presented with a benchmark section. So to continue, all you want to do is hit I got it, start the benchmark, and it's going to start testing your hardware and its performance. Now, for some of my more advanced miners, it does only have certain amounts of miners available to it. And for example, Phoenix Miner is a legacy miner. Even though it's legacy, it's still working on the 7900 XT, which is interesting because not all miners support this GPU. For some of my beginner miners, as long as you have a 6000 series or older AMD GPU or a 3000 series or older, or even the 4000 series or older GPU, this mining program will work. But it's installing various programs that miners utilize to mine different coins and different algorithms. Once you let it go through its paces, which should be around 2 minutes, there's going to be a default little application or GUI as you see here on my screen. Right now I have mining pause, and if we wanted to see the full stats, it would take us to the online dashboard by clicking this right here, the full stats button. However, the first thing I want you to do is click the cog wheel. So there is a help section with this little question mark. You can pause or start the mining with this little play button, and then this cog wheel takes us to the settings. Right, so it's going to automatically start with Windows. I never turn those on for my program, so I uncheck that. Then it wants to use my CPU. In this particular case, I don't want it to, but if you just want a CPU mine, you leave that on. If you just want a GPU mine, you turn that off. Now, Pro mode gives you a little bit extra features, but before we do that, let's talk about the different modes. By default, it's on light mode. Light mode will allow you to do some basic document processing, browsing, whatever you need to do on your computer while it's hashing away, earning passive income. Full mode is going to use a little bit more resources, but you will earn more. So it really comes down to your use case, and obviously pause to pause it. Now, Pro mode is very interesting because for a number of miners, they might want to add additional parameters to get extra hash, performance, efficiency, what have you. But going from the top down, again, uncheck start with Windows. We can rerun the benchmark. We got different algorithms that we can enable or disable. But then under the miner section, you can see there's an empty box. This allows advanced miners to kind of configure the program. It might give you a little bit extra hash, just some command parameters that you can put in to get you better hash, efficiency, reduce power draw, so on and so forth. So different sections per miner. And at the very bottom, we can hit show miner windows. It's going to pop up a command window where you get to see what the miner is actually doing, like its hash rate, its latency, so on and so forth. And for anybody with a older style AMD GPU, the AMD Gaming Auto Exit Compute Mode is very interesting. You want to enable compute mode when you're mining on like your RX 580, but you don't want it when you're gaming. So by checking this, whenever you stop the miner, it will leave compute mode, and then whenever you start the miner, it will go back in. Now your screen may flicker, as it warns here, when it disables or enables. Now, going back to basic mode, you can just leave this on and you are good to go. You will see your profits here per day and per month, and it will just continue to hash away, no problem. If you want to see additional stats, you click full stats, and it will take you to your dashboard. Now, your email does need to be confirmed in order for you to withdraw the funds or recover your account if you forget your password. So make sure you do that. But lower below is earning history. Now, there's not much history because this miner hasn't been running that long, but you can see that here. In the balance section, same thing. We can see our balances, our available amount to withdraw, our pending withdrawal, all-time earnings, so on and so forth. So you get some more information and data about your overall earnings. Now, your hardware is similar to Pro Mode. We can manage the hardware here. We can see the temperatures, its power draw. We can filter, and then we can even remote start or reboot the computer from the dashboard. So we don't have to physically be on site in order to do so, and then you can rename the system. Payout history shows obviously your payout history, but gives additional information about payouts and payment cancellation if you need to do so. Then lastly, you have request payment, which is very interesting to me because not only can you get paid out in Bitcoin and Ethereum, but you can get paid out in various fiat currencies of your choice: Visa, MasterCard, Euro, Yuan, so on and so forth, or you could get some Kryptex merch, whichever you prefer. But for Bitcoin, in order for you to withdraw, you got to hit a certain amount. So 0.00025 Bitcoin is what you need to hit in order to withdraw your Bitcoin. And I prefer Bitcoin over Ethereum because if you look, even though it's only 0.03 ETH, the fee is $6.10 or $6.08 depending on the market at time of filming. But it's 0.004 ETH every time I withdraw, whereas in Bitcoin, it's only 0.4 zeros and the number 5 or $1.08, $1.10, again, depending on the market valuation at the time. So it's a nice little GUI. It gets the job done and lets the average end user start hashing away or using their hardware to earn passive income. Now, Kryptex only has so many algorithms or cryptocurrencies available, and it's only going to connect to these pools. So ETH-POW is ETH hash. Ethereum Classic is ETC hash. Ravencoin Capel, Ergo Autolycos, Ubic hash. And Monero is where your CPU mines. So these are the only coins that you can mine, which can be a problem for some, but it's an alternative to Nicehash that allows the end user to get involved, start hashing away, and earn passive income. So I just wanted to share that with you. Let me know your thoughts on the mining program below. Have you used it before? What are your thoughts on it? So on and so forth. Let me know, please. But that's going to do it for today's video. So do me a favor on the way out. Hit the like button. Make sure to get subscribed and hit the notification bell. Don't forget to check out some of the links in the description to help support the channel and what we do here. And you have yourself a wonderful day. Take care. I'll catch you next one.